Welcome, everybody, to the Notorious OTB, brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And folks, as always,
it's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
We used to read Blood Horse magazine. I got my Q&A.
Yes, human being.
And I'm your host, Chase Sessoms, the Wolf of Oakline.
I'd rather be trapped than lazy. Don't care what they say, I'ma do what pays me.
It happens every year about this time. Weaklings act like they lost their mind. Alphas reclaim the neighborhood. Rob the sheep and all the wolves eat good.
Yes. Welcome to the show. Joining me as always, you might know him as the Michelangelo of the Crying Michael Jordan. He's your favorite capper's favorite capper. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry the Sniper Spears.
Hey, what is this? What is this shit here? Hold up. Hey, who been putting out their clothes on my floor? Who has been putting out their clothes on my floor? Hey. Have you people ever heard of toasters?
Makes me want to shimmy. Makes me want to do the white guy shimmy right there. Barry, what's good, man?
You don't want to do that.
I don't know.
Not much, man. I think it's the music in that video that really makes it worthwhile.
That does the trick. Barry, we don't have anything to recap because someone broke the internet yesterday. That shit was crazy. I couldn't use any of the websites that I use to do things. Any thoughts on the internet breaking?
It's awful. It's awful whenever it happens because we rely on it so much, and I think a lot of people were crippled yesterday for a little while, but it seemed to rectify. But it was after our show was supposed to be on, so
yeah. So fuck them is what we say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's Wednesday, and on Wednesdays, Barry and I offer you nothing but our best. That's right. It's time for Wednesday Best Bets. Today, we're turning our focus to the stomping grounds of one Barry the Sniper Spears. It's Tampa Bay opening day, and we've got best bets for the Tampa Bay opening card. Let's pull up some past performances here. We're talking Tampa Bay Wednesday, the 19th of November, year of our Lord, 2025. Post time for this card is going to be 12:40 Eastern, 11:40 a.m. God's time, 9:40 a.m. Pacific time, out on the Pacific Coast. Barry, before we dive in, because I'm going to be kicking it off. What should I know about Tampa Bay what should the people know about Tampa Bay before they play this card today?
Just in general, Tampa Bay is typically a speed favoring track. The dirt is usually speed favoring. The turf course is immaculate, plays very, very fair. You're going to get some good turf racing all meet long, I'm sure. Even today, honestly, it's supposed to be in the mid 80s. No rain in the forecast at all, so it's going to be pleasant. But one of the other things that you'll see is, just a quirk about the racing there. I don't know if it's typically the betting or what, but usually once a day there's some inexplicable result. Usually once a day, at least once a day, if not more than that. But you'll get just a result of a race that just didn't figure at all. Nobody had it. It just looked so weird that it just defies explanation. And you got to be wary of those kind of races when you're playing multis, because they do happen a lot in those sequences, typically at the end of those.
Right. The old crazy shit happens at the end of the day mantra.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my best play comes out of race 6 furlongs, $6,250 claiming on the dirt. And I'm playing a $20 win on the number 5 Auger at 9-2, and I'm going to be playing a 50-cent try, 5-8 with 5-8-11 with 5-10, 8-11. And I've got a pace scenario I want to try to tee off on with a horse that should be sitting a trip behind 2 early speeds. There are 2 horses I'm going to use on top in the trifecta, but I want to focus on one of them for a $20 win, and that $20 win is going to be on Auger. Auger ships back down south after a mixed bag running against Tougher at Thistledown in Ohio over the summer. And Benny Feliciano has what looks to be a horse for course here with Auger, who's won 4 out of 8 starts at Tampa Bay. against the same level competition as today at the 6.25K level. This is very much a distance specialist with half of his victories coming at 6 furlong distance. The drop in class to familiar company and the pace setup that Auger will be getting from 2 horses bodes well. The early pace of the number 10 Star Canoe and the number 11 Test Pilot should set up well for Auger here, who's going to be sitting in the second wave and should be getting the first jump at those 2 as they come back to the field. I do like to get a piece, and still will be using them underneath in the trifecta. Because as Barry mentioned, like, we regard this as a little bit more of a speed favoring track. I didn't want to take my winner from much further back than where Auger is going to be racing. So that's why Auger. And then the trifecta here, I'm playing this trifecta with my 2 off-pace horses that I like on top. So that's going to be the number 8 Elusive D'Oro along with Auger. And I think Tampa being a little bit speed favoring, and because of that, utilizing the 2 early speed horses in the trifecta in case one or both get a piece and hold to hit the trifecta. So that was a 50-cent trifecta, 5-8 with 5-8-11 with 5-8-10-11. And we're going with the win bet on Auger. Barry, did you have any thoughts on race 6?
I feel like Clark Griswold when he's at Cousin Eddie's house and he's figuring out that it's real tomato ketchup. That's how I feel right now. That's what I feel like saying. That's real tomato ketchup, Eddie. Yeah. No, I like your pick here.
Okay.
Likes the track a lot. So yeah, you should be
there we go.
Good money there.
There we go. Well, real quick before we hit Barry's best bet, which by the way is also a bailout bet. Don't forget, we've got a $250 sign-up bonus with our friends at First Bet. Just go to 1stbet.com. Make sure you sign up. Use promo code NOTB250. You can unlock a $25 bonus for every $100 you bet over your first 60 days, up to a max bonus of $250. So don't forget to sign up. Go to firstbet.com. Use promo code NOTB250. All right, Barry, let's hit your race here. It's going to be race 9. We're talking 8 furlongs. We're talking $16,000 claiming. We're talking the turf. What are we talking for the bets?
Yeah, this is a pretty nice race to end the card. Kind of an opportunity, I think, to play against the favorite and eldest son, the 9. It's kind of suspicious in this spot. This horse was running, ran in a couple stakes races, a handicap, and optional claimers at 62,000 and 40,000. The last race was at Kentucky Downs. They were in an optional claimer, 80,000 non-winners of 2. And they drop into 16, an open 16, no less. I don't know. It just smells really bad. I don't.
Super suspicious.
Yeah, just really, really suspicious. Plus the fast workout on November 8th. It's like they're putting this horse on display.
The marketing workout, as I like to call it.
Yep, there you go. And I don't know. I'm very skeptical. I mean, obviously this horse on paper should blow away this field. There's nobody that can compete speed figure wise, but just the fact that this horse ends up here has me a bit wary. So I'm going to go to what amounts to be the second choice, number 2, Smart Striker. Should get a good trip. There's enough speed in here for this horse to lay in a good spot. It's 2 for 5 at Tampa, 3 for 8 at the distance with 2 seconds. So gets top rider. Carlos David does really good work over there at Tampa with these types. Going synth to turf, a little pig boy angle for you.
Hold on. There we go.
Pig boy.
Could I get the definition?
Little pig boy. He's that pathetic, dirty bitch baby mistress gets the stand on.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on there. I think Smart Striker is going to be real live in this spot. And we're also going to do a $5 exacta, and we're going to toss the chalk. We're not going to use the 9 at all. We're going to use the 4 Max's Map and the 7 Spanish Noble. Both of these horses like to finish second a lot. Career 20 lifetime starts, 6 career seconds for Max's Map, and 29 career starts with 6 second place finishes for Spanish Noble. They also should get pretty good trips in here too. They just don't like to win a lot. So we're going to put them in second. So we're going to go to $5 exacta, 2 over the 4-7 as well.
Here we go. I didn't really look at race 9, so I don't have an opinion. Like Barry, it's funny. I always ask Barry, he's like, "Do we have an opinion on the race?" After I give my pick, then after Barry gives his opinion, I'm like, "All right, moving on." All right. So let's go ahead. Let's recap some.
Well, you do agree
you
with me
feel
that
about-
eldest son is suspect.
Oh yeah, totally. When you
so
look at that is a super suspect.
Well, that's an opinion in and of itself, my man. It's good
We
shit.
need a new sound drop that is Ben Affleck and Good Will Hunting saying, "You suspect."
How you like them
All
apples?
right. How do you like him? Well, Barry, how do you feel about wrapping up picks?
I think we should.
Is mandatory. Here we go. I'll lead it off. Wednesday, Tampa Bay Downs, their opening day. My best bets come out of race 6, $20 win on the number 5, Auger at 9-2, and a 50-cent try, 5-8 with 5-8-11 with 5-8-10-11. Hopefully we don't only win, but we get greedy with the trifecta as well. Barry.
So we're going to race 9, which is a bailout $10 win bet on number 2 Smart Striker and a $5 exacta Smart Striker over the 4 Max's Map and the 7 Spanish Noble. To the hoop, stand in line after you bet, please.
Yeah.
No regulatory Whitey pay me.
That's right.
Not until
That's
Whitey
right.
pays up. That's right. All right. Well, Barry, that's it for today. We've done the damn thing, which is we've given our best bets. We got 4 total bets here for the Tampa Bay. Bad news is if you're tailing us, you're going to have to sit on your hands for 5 races before we actually get involved. But keeping our powder dry. We're picky. We're picky with what we do.
Yes.
You know, we have discerning tastes. We're
refined. You know, we only go after the tastiest of morsels, right? Is that what you say?
That the tastiest of morsels. These are these fine Corinthian picks, is what they are. All right, that's a good note for us to ride out on. We will see you tomorrow with our Thursday big show. Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. God's time. We're going to be talking Churchill Downs, and we're going to be talking their Saturday card. There's all sorts of weather in the forecast everywhere in America, it seems, but we're going to pick on Churchill Downs. So that's going to do it for us here. We will see you tomorrow for the big show. We love you. What do we ride now on? Ooh, I got it. Bye-bye.
Leaving here with something. I mean, I'm from around.